Hey guys, chapter 4, section 4 video here, 4.4. We're going to work on how can I solve two-step inequalities. So we've been working on these less than greater than problems and we've been graphing them on number lines. So now let's do the two-step problems, which for us shouldn't be much harder than the one-step problems. We're going to try some examples just to kind of get into this. So our first example, number 1 here, is we are going to solve for x. And our problem is 5x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 11. Greater than or equal to 11. Okay, so what do? Well, we get x by itself. We put a line down the middle. We got to move the 5 and the 4. We're going to flip the 4 first. We're going to add it to the other side. Side gets rid of it. 11 plus 4 is 15, so we're going to get left with 5x and a 15 with the greater than or equal to symbol in the middle. Then we got to get rid of that 5. So what do we do with the 5? We divide that 5 away. So x is going to be greater than 15 divided by 5, which is 3. So x is greater than or equal to 3. There's our solution. That is a two-step problem. Now we easily can put this on a number line. We know when we make the number line that it's going to be a solid point at 3 because of the equal sign, and its x is greater than 3, so we're shading off to the right. So that's what our number line is going to look like. And by now, if you're watching this video, I hope you're feeling pretty good about how to set up your number lines. Okay, let's try another one. Example 2. This example is going to be solving for b. So we are going to solve b over negative 3 plus 4 is less than 13. Less than 13. So let's solve for b. Well, line down the middle. First, we got to get rid of the 4, so we're going to take the 4 away. 13 take away 4 is 9. So we get b over negative 3 is less than 9. Now, how do I get rid of the negative 3? Well, it's in a fraction, so move it over by timesing it. Multiplying gets rid of it. It's like multiplying both sides. So 9 times 3 is 27, but this is going to be negative 27. And I think I've got my answer. B is less than negative 27, but what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, remember? This is a flip the sign problem. We just multiplied negative 3. We multiplied by a negative number. That's one of those situations where we have to memorize flip the sign. So the answer is B is greater than negative 27. That's our solution. Now if I was going to put that on a number line, I would probably just pick a spot in the middle of my number line to be negative 27. But if you really wanted to put 0 on there, I would count by like 5s or 10s so you could reach negative 27. So here's an example of going by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I did the same thing going back. Negative 5, negative 10, negative 15, negative 20. Negative 27 is going to be way down at the end. I'll just circle it. B is greater than that, so to the right, all the greater than values. That's going to be my number line, my graph. Okay, your turn. Why don't you try 2 problems and see if you got the hang of this. So the first one, I want you to solve for y. 6y minus 7 is greater than 5. And then I want you to graph your solution. So right now, hit that pause button on your device and go ahead and solve. Okay, you ready to check your answer? Did you graph it? Did you remember to go through all your steps? Let's see. So line down the middle, we are going to add that 7 to the other side and do 5 plus 7. Well, that makes 12. And then we're going to divide the 6 away. We need to get rid of the 6. So divide the 6 and we'll get our solution, which 12 divided by 6 is 2. So y is greater than 2. And then your job is to put that on a number line. Now it's greater than, so it should be an empty hole on 2 shaded to the right. Okay, here's B. Try this one. W over negative 4 plus 8 is greater than 9. Solve for W and graph your solution. Hit that pause button. Good luck. Okay, let's see what you got here. So, line down the middle. We're going to take the 8 away to the other side. 9 take away 8 is going to be 1. So W over negative 4 is greater than 1. Then we're going to get rid of our fraction, which means divide, by multiplying. So we're going to times the negative 4 over. And 1 times 4 is 4, but 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. But this is one of those situations where we just multiplied by a negative number. Flip the sign. So w is less than -4 is our solution. And then to put that on a number line, we're going to have an empty hole at -4 shaded to the left. If you forgot to flip your sign, then you shaded to the right and you have all the wrong side of your number line shaded. So flipping the sign is very important to remember. Okay guys, let's do another example now all together. So example 3 is going to be this. This is a little bit of a harder problem. We're solving for D. 4 minus 3D is greater than or equal to 19. Now to solve this, we're going to go through the normal steps. First, take that 4 to the other side. So it's a regular 4. When we flip it, it becomes a -4. Now 19 take away 4 would be 15. But we still have a minus 3D. We haven't gotten rid of that yet. So now we got to get rid of that minus 3. We're going to divide the -3 away to get rid of it. Then we get D all by itself. And 15 divided by -3 is -5. Well, what am I forgetting to do? I just divided by -3. I divided by a negative. Again, it's a flip the sign problem. So D is actually less than or equal to -5. I gotta remember that, flip the sign. Then we'll quickly put it on a number line and know what it looks like. So D is less than or equal to -5. So here's my number line. Less than means it's gonna be to the left of -5, and we're gonna have a solid point because of the equal sign. All right. Okay guys, so that wraps up the video. We practiced 2-step inequalities. I hope you kind of felt like you got the hang of it. Do not forget to flip the sign when you're multiplying and dividing by a negative. Thanks guys, bye.